Welcome back, and thank you for joining us on this Lytton devotional series on the 7 words of Jesus. And this week we look at the words of Jesus saying, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? This week we're going to look at it from the perspective of Simon the Cyrene, or Cyrene, depending on how you pronounce it. But the man that carried Jesus' cross and helped carry it to to Golgotha, the place of the skull, to where Jesus was going to be crucified. Can you imagine? Here is Simon, and he is basically on his way to Jerusalem because he's coming for the Passover. But now, as he's coming and he's like, what is going on? And he sees this man being paraded through the street, completely beaten. I mean, blood everywhere. I mean, you see gashes in his back, and he's carrying this cross. And you have to imagine, he knew how heavy this cross was. And as he's watching Jesus try to carry this cross down the street, he stumbles, he falls, and at some point he realizes, well, man, is anybody going to help him? And maybe he started hearing stories as well, wasn't this the same guy that over the past couple years have had thousands of people come and listen to him and hear all the things that he's had to say? Didn't he have 12 close people that were friends with him, that were right there with him the whole time? And didn't he have hundreds more besides those people? I mean, where are all these people? I mean, shouldn't somebody be helping him? And then the Roman soldiers, as they're continuing to do this, they finally look at Simon and they just pick him out of the crowd. You come help him. Now, can you imagine Simon at this point in time, me? Why me? But he couldn't do anything about it because he didn't want the fate of what was going with Jesus. So it was like, okay. And now he picks up this cross, and I can't imagine if he was a germaphobe. I mean, people these days got blood all over this cross. You got all sorts of, I don't want to touch this cross either. So here he is, okay, and now he's got to bear the burden of this weight, and he's looking at this guy what did this guy do? What did he deserve to do this? That he's getting punished and humiliated by this Roman city. What is going on? I don't understand. And maybe perhaps he asked, what did this guy do later on? And somebody told him, how did he deserve this, though? But then you can also imagine Simon sitting there, and as he's carrying the cross, realizing, yeah, I'm carrying this cross for him. But later on, I certainly hope he realized Jesus actually carried it for him. Yes, he went along, and Jesus tells us to pick up and carry our own cross. And Simon helped Jesus carry that cross that he was doing. But truly, Jesus took everything upon his own shoulders, and he died for us. He carried that burden for you and me. Now, why in the world would Jesus say, my God, why have you forsaken me? I truly believe it was because he wanted us to understand that he was forsaken by God for our sake. He wanted everybody to understand that he could have changed it. God could have changed it. All this could have been changed, and none of this would have happened, but it was allowed to happen because of his own choice for you and for me. He wanted to let everybody know, look, God turned his back on me at this moment, that ninth hour, the darkness and everything overcoming, so that everybody could understand how much God loves you. Everybody could understand what God has done for you. He carried that cross for you. He died on that cross for you. God forsook him and allowed him to die for you. I pray that we can truly understand that. In the midst of life going, God, I don't understand why you're treating me like this, why you're doing this to me, which I'll tell you right now, I'm going through that. But man, do I need to realize God loves me so much that he died for me. God doesn't forsake you. He forsook Jesus for that moment, for you, if that doesn't show you how much love he has for you, I'm not sure what really would. Please, please understand the grace, the mercy, and the love of God. Blessings to you, and I pray that you can continue to watch, and we'll see you next week.